Good afternoon. Today we shall continue our study about organic crop production. Last lab we got some information about basics of crop production. Today we shall continue this information. As we know that Egypt have about 8 million cultivated fendans. 6 million of this cultivated area cultivated by crop production. The major crops cultivated in Egypt are wheat, القمح, maize, ذرة, potatoes, beans and beer, البطاطس والفاصوليا والبياز, رايس, الرز, لانتيز, العدس, شوجر بيت, بنجر السكر, كوتون, القطن, سورجم, الذرة السكرية, شوجر كين, قصب السكر, بارلي, الشعير, جراوند نت, الفول السوداني, برود بين, الفول البلدي, سيسمم, السمسم, صويا بين, فول الصويا, فلاكس فايبر, الكتان لإنتاج الألياف, لين سيدز, إنتاج زيت بذرة الكتان. Those are the major crops in Egypt. That's our yield and that's the area cultivated according to latest information from Ministry of Agriculture 19018. Today we have to know that there are a food gap in Egypt. These crops are not enough to meet our requirements. The agriculture problem in Egypt lies in many points. The major points is 70% of wheat we import. We are produce about 5 million tons and we need 12 million tons. We have also 95% shortage in oils. We import 95% of oil. We also imported 32% of sugar, 70% of corn, 99% of lentils, العدس, 80% of faba bean, 50% of milk and 60% of meat. So that is the agricultural problem. We have to increase our crops area and the productivity of each unit. Each fendam must be doubled to get at least the point where we can produce our food. Another point which is very important, we started last lab, we have to know that the operation and the practice, summary of agriculture operation and the practice we do. We know that crop rotation الدورة الزراعية. Crop rotation, it has 3 main points. Our needs, why we need crop rotation, you have to know this information. What are the benefits from crop rotation and the basis of crop rotation? The other point is seed bed preparation. we know we may do subsoiling, that means حرث تحت التربة. plowing الحرث. harrowing الهرس أو التسحيف، فلاح يقول عليه يزحف الأرض. harrowing. compacting الكبس. leveling التسوية. furrowing or ridging or split pieces تخطيط الأرض. furrowing تخطيط الأرض. furrowing or ridging, it is the same. furrowing or ridging or split pieces. المهندس الزراعي أو الفلاح يقول عليها تقسيم الأرض لإني وبتون. ريجز بتن، وسبريت بيسينز اللي هو الأني. هعمل الأني والبتن، أقسم الأرض لمربعات أني وبتون. فاروينج تقسيم أو التخطيط. ريجينج أو سبريت بيسينز. فيلد لاي أوت التخطيط العام للحقل. field layout. We have a process which is seed sowing or seeding, seed sowing or planting, seed sowing, seeding, planting. We have to know the planting date, ميعاد الزراعة, the proper date for sowing the seeds. Planting method, which is maybe dry and dry, called بالفلاح عفير method. dry and dry seed and dry soil, so called عفير method, زراعة عفير. wet or dry and wet called حراتي أو خضير، الزراعة الخضير اللي هي البذور. wet or dry but in wet soil, so this called خضير أو حراتي. broadcasting عملية البذار. broadcasting. drilling الزراعة في سطور. drilling. cultivation in hills الزراعة في جوه. hills الزراعة في جوه. in hills في جوه على خطوط. it is in hills on ridges. ridges اللي هي الخطوط. in hills on ridges. transplanting it means الشتل، عملية الشتل زي الأرز بيتزرع. transplanting الشتل. cuttings بالعقل. cuttings الزراعة بالعقل. seed rates معدلات التقاوي. seed rate distribution التوزيع. rowets عرض الخط which is number of ridges per 2 reeds عدد الخطوط في القصبتين. number of rows or ridges per 2 reeds, and we know that القصبة 3.5 متر. So 2 reeds means 7 meters, 7 متر. rowets number of ridges per 2 reeds. spacing اللي هي distance between hills المسافة بين الجور. spacing المسافة بين الجور. number of seed per hill عدد البذور في الجور. number of seeds per hill. After seed sowing or planting practice, we do some operations or some practices. First, we have to know to get the plant density الكثافة النباتية اللي هي number of plants per unit. number of plants per unit. number of plants per square meter. number of plants per فدان. number of plants per إيراد. So this is the plant density. We do 2 different processes. The first is thinning. thinning means الخف. If we are put 3 seeds in a hill, إذا حطينا 3 بذور في الجور, and we need 1 plant per hill, so we do thinning. We shall cut off 2 plants and release 1 plant only on a hill. There are another process called replanting, الترقيع. Replanting. We can do replanting if we don't get the proper germination. If we put the seeds and does not germinate, we do replanting. Put another seed to get the plant density. Irrigation, الري. Drainage, الصرف. Fertilization, التسميد. Organic fertilization, which is manure, السباخ. Compost, السباخ. Manure compost, الخلطة بين السباخ الحيواني والنباتي. NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, K, potash. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Micronutrients, العناصر الصغرى. Micronutrients, like what? Like calcium, like magnesium, like manganese, like sulfur. It's micronutrients. Boron. Biofertilizer, السماد الحيوي. Biofertilizer, like yeast, الخميرة, or bacteria, yeast, bacteria. Mycorrhiza or rhizobia. Those are biofertilizers, another organisms that can do fertilizing. The another operation after planting is pest control. We know insects, الحشرات, rodents, القوارض, birds, الطيور. We also do disease control, المقاومة للأمراض. We have fungal diseases or fungi, الفطريات, أمراض فطرية, or bacteria disease, which is أمراض بكتيرية, or mycoplasma. Mycoplasma is kind of small organisms like bacteria. It's bacteria, but it is negative 2 gram. It's called maftura. We have also virus disease, or virus or viroids, and parasites plants, which is نباتات متطفلة, parasite plants. And the another process or practice we do, which is weed control. Control the weeds, مقاومة الحشائش. At last we do harvesting, الحصاد, harvesting or picking, الجمع, عملية الجمع, جمع الثمار. Harvesting, الحصاد or picking. After harvesting, we may do threshing. Threshing is cleaning the seeds or grains out of hay. فصل البذور عن العفش والتبن. Threshing. ما بعد الحصاد, post-harvest treatments and practice. Mainly is storage, التخزين. For pest control in organic agriculture, we have to do integrated pest management. Integrated pest management, IPM. Integrated pest management, I think Dr. Hassan Abu Bakr told you a lot about the integrated pest management, IPM. We have to do some agriculture practices to do lowering the population of insects and fungi in the field. Agriculture practices like special distance between plants, or intercropping or doing lowering the humidity around the plants, or try to escape from the insects during one of its life cycle, one phase of its life cycle. All this could be done by agriculture practices. We have to use resistant cultivars, الأصناف المقاومة. Moreover, the biological control, we can do مقاومة حيوية, biological control by predators المفترسات, pathogen الممرضات, parasites المتطفلات, using pheromones and insect growth regulators, منظم النمو الحشري. Finally, the chemical control. All these processes are integrated pest management. Bye bye.